This video was sponsored by A Better Route Planner. Yo, what's up? We are now at Bileksperten, Bosch again. And behind me you see Nasir, yes. So today it's slightly different video. We will it's not a typical, well, it's semi-repair video also, but I will show you guys Tesla Model 3 long range here. This one was delivered on the 22nd of, it's 2 years old.
2019. 2019 March.
Yeah, March 29. So it was delivered the 22nd of March 2019. So it's actually 8 days older than MC Hammer. So you have a 2-year-old Tesla Model 3 long range with 70,000 kilometers on the odometer. And you guys have been renting out this car, right?
Yes, correct. We buy it new, and we rent it out from day one, this car. So the company who rent this car out is EV Utleie. So this have like a keyless entry to rent it out. So mainly only have been out for the car. I've been renting out like small period and long period for rent out.
And how many people have been renting it, do you think, roughly?
More than 100 people have rented this car. So many times we have charged it to the full. So because when customer come, they want a full battery. So this have been charging to the full capacity.
Wow. Okay. So can we check out the condition on the car?
Yeah.
The first thing I noticed, by the way, is you see lots of swirls, washing swirls on the paint.
Yeah. As well as the windshield is original, never been changed. You see it's still Tesla mark on here and small chips here around. As well as a little bit on the sunroof there, some stone or chip. How come? And another thing I noticed that what I don't notice on the like private cars, on this rent car and some taxi I have inside is this door handles make noise. So maybe we will hear it.
Whoa! There's a problem with the hinge. There maybe. So we'll check out that one today.
Yeah, this is like typical for cars like taxi, rental cars. Private car don't get this problem as soon as the car that is renting out. But this door is okay. Don't feel the same. And what is very good that this car didn't have a problem with alignment because it's still original tires from Hankook, what Tesla gave original in Norway.
Wow.
So this has actually been very good. So they have driven all the summer and 70,000 kilometers. So
yeah, but then of course,
of course you change to winter tires,
mixed with summer. Wow.
Yeah. And everything like the function, the button, work actually good.
This car has not been at the service center at all.
Not at all. No warranty issue. Never been at Tesla. So 70,000 kilometers without any issues.
Wow.
Only been inside for brake service and change this filter, fill up these fluids, brake fluids, of course, and this coolant for water and wipers, small stuffs.
Wow, it's been going like a clock. What's this one?
Yeah, this is actually very normal fault with dug or water.
Dew or something.
Yeah.
Water.
And this will never go away 100%. So we will let this be like this, what it is.
Okay. So it's also common in other cars, not only Tesla.
Yeah. And this door make more noise because, of course, it's.
Oh, same day. Yeah, seems like the hinge there. Oh, wow. Maybe it's been opening. And I saw also there was something here. Yeah. Someone kicked this speaker grill. Oh. Okay. Like what's the heck happened here?
Yeah. This is how people use abuse rent cars.
Whoa. And you see, well, the leather is in okay condition still. But I see that, typical. You see, we have some scratch marks here on the steering wheel, and the steering wheel feels shiny and kind of sticky, greasy. Almost feels like Millennium Falcon steering wheel. but MC Hammer steering wheel was not like this.
Yeah. And this is this mud flaps, you call it. We mounted in 2020, I think, but it's a little bit damaged here.
What? Oh, it's, huh? Wait, huh? It's a missing piece here.
Yeah.
Whoa. What is
So
is that an accident or something?
maybe some people drive over, maybe above some stones or something like that. So maybe it.
Oh, and we have a little bit of curb brush.
Yeah.
That's normal.
And you see, we will check the car, but the brake disc and looks still
Wow.
good.
Wow, that one looks better than MC Hammer's brakes. Wow, let me check here. Whoa, what the heck?
So,
I guess people have been using the brakes then.
so very important to clean the brakes.
Yeah. And I can show you, by the way, that I also, beforehand, I hooked up the OBD adapter. I have videos about how to do it. So we also hook on a standard OBD. Well, this is just a cable, and then we have that one that communicates with the car. So I can show you inside, by the way, quickly. And here we have ScanMyTesla. Right now I'm in the performance tab. You see some information here, but I'm going to switch over to the all tab and show you the juicy stuff. So if you scroll down, you have lots and lots of variables. Look here, DC charge. Well, I have to adjust the light a little bit there. Okay. DC charge total is 8,000 something, AC is 7,000. You see, this is more normal use, that you have more 50-50. For MC Hammer, it was a lot more DC. Well, basically, this is most likely supercharging, yeah. So MC Hammer had more supercharging than AC charging, slow charging at home. And if we go down here, you see odometer 70,000, and here, look at this. Nominal full pack, 72 kilowatt hour. Okay, we haven't tried to calibrate it or whatever, charge it 100%, but we can probably trust these numbers because this car, and also you mentioned that it's been charged to full.
Many times.
Many times.
Yes.
Like customers, they just come from the airport. Or
yeah, and want the car with full charging. So and customer also charge it full.
Yeah, because if it nominal full pack, you have to take this number minus the energy buffer. You get then 79 kilowatt hour or something. No, sorry, 69 kilowatt hour. Yeah, and then you subtract something. So I did the math, and on MC Hammer it was around 71 something full pack. So actually MC Hammer has around 1 kilowatt hour less capacity. And this car even tries to estimate degradation, and it's actually, in this case, it is correct. I estimate it also to be 7%, whereas MC Hammer had 8% degradation. So you see, the same age, similar odometer, MC Hammer did 10,000 kilometers more, but MC Hammer did a lot more supercharging, but MC Hammer didn't charge to 100% very often. So you see that, I mean, if you have a trade-off, you should actually try to charge to 100% more and then avoid DC charging. As I always wonder, should I charge to 100% before a long trip, or should I just start with 90% and then top up on the way? Sounds like charging to 100% is a better deal. So other than that, this is very, very useful information because, you know, based on the test I've been doing, like what I usually do is I borrow a car like this or my own car. Just gonna show you here. If you go to software, you see that, yeah, it's a Model 3 long range dual motor. And if you go here, you can also see what stuff it has in case you want to know. Autopilot 2.5, it hasn't been upgraded. But you see, I've been spending lots of time charging it to 100%. And then discharging it to almost zero to estimate and compare to the numbers here. And I found out that at least for Tesla and also for many other cars, what the car claims versus what we get is usually around 1 kilowatt hour less. So instead of spending a lot of time testing every car, we can actually quite accurately just look into the ScanMyTesla and figure out how much degradation we have. And you see, sorry for the noise, there's this springtime and people are working with stuff. But you see, Bileksperten, you guys actually wanted, you asked me something about the whole degradation once.
Yeah, because when we do this main inspection for this Tesla Model S, like we did on your car, many people before that and after that have asked us if we can, before they want to buy the car, they want to know how is the battery condition, is it healthy, how much capacity have it left. So we reach out to Bjørn, some have very good data, and in cooperation with him, we will come out with some good testing solution when we do the main inspection.
Yeah, so you see, instead of, I mean, not everyone wants to buy this equipment and look into the BMS or whatever. So actually, and also, people can't just come to me every time they want to test something, but this is brilliant. In the future, you can go to Bileksperten and they will have the OBD adapters for example, for the Tesla, but not only for Tesla, also for Leaf and i3 and the Korean cars.
Kia.
Yeah, the Kia, Hyundai, all of these cars. And you can then bring your car there, or even bring a car you're thinking about buying. And then they will check the degradation, give a pretty good estimate on the degradation for you.
Yes.
And then I'm going to teach them how to do it, because there are so many apps.
Correct.
so this is pretty cool. That I actually want people to be able to check this, because until now, you almost have to be a ninja and you have to have this equipment to do it.
Yeah, I think it's very interesting, because you have a car who have gone 100,000, car that have gone 200,000. So I think people should know how is the battery condition.
Yeah, and as we see now, this car is actually, it seems to have 7% degradation, whereas my car has 8%. So you can actually abuse the car, abuse the battery. So I think it's also important to know which one should you go for, or if you don't care, then go for it, you know. But okay, so anyway, so now we will continue this is not the part of the regular inspection, by the way, for now, the battery inspection.
We are on our regular test drive. So what is important to check inside the car? We check the seats to the back, to the front. So the motor don't have high noise when you use it. So it means that everything is function very good. Also the windows, no like noise from the engine or the mechanism is actually very good, as well as in the back. So, and the button still feels tight and nice. Nothing is loose. So I feel a little bit that steering is a little bit hard. This can be because of the tires. And it drives actually good over bumps and speed bumps.
You have some speed bumps here, regular route. I also drove this car briefly, and I felt that the steering was a bit heavy. And it was, we have that, it's called sporing. It sounds, I mean, it feels like it's a little bit pulling based on the road. Yeah. Could be the tires. Usually we can blame tires.
Yeah, and I feel that if it's possible to see, I must keep this steering a little bit to the left, so the car goes straight. So this can be because of the alignment as well. It's a little bit out. And when we pull on the klima and the air fan, very good. No excessive noise. So actually very good quality on mechanical and technical stuff on Tesla Model 3.
Yeah, I have to say it's been holding up quite well. I mean, there's a little bit of smaller like dents here and there, whatever, but the car just works.
Yes.
No errors, nothing.
And the 100 rental people who rent this car, I can show you on the app later. Never somebody complain and call us and say this don't work or this don't work. So this is actually very good, because many people have never used the Tesla before, and it's a very good experience for them. Especially in 2019, was many customers from abroad come, they want to rent Tesla, they test and had a very good experience with the car, and never no issue. So good quality.
Yeah. Okay, usually here you test some brake or whatever.
Yes, now we are driving on the highway, and the speed is up to 80, no car back, and we will brake to see if steering is shaking or the pedal is shaking. So I will go a little bit up there, brake. Feels very tight and good, and the pedal feels very good. So, and no excessive noise from the wheel bearing or something else, so feels good.
Wow, 100 people renting this car, I can imagine. Wow, and I guess not all of them, they are tidy and always clean. And
Yeah.
so this car has been abused.
And still the same brakes, everything is still original. So this is actually very good.
Oh, I see now. We go to the Birger and Haug speed bumps.
Speed bumps, yes. This is actually a real test because they test the suspension up and down very good.
Yeah.
Then we will see if you hear some noise from some cars have had issues with the upper control arms, but these are Tesla taken on the warranty because you can hear like some noise like something like that, and this is from these upper arms, and nothing more have been problem in the suspension actually.
There you go, Birger and Haug. Yeah, this video was not sponsored by Birger and Haug, but thank you for the speed bumps.
So now we're driving on the 20, the first bump. So 30.
Wow, no noise.
Very impressive.
Yeah, and those speed bumps are not common. It's like worst case.
Yes, they are very sharp, so they actually stress the suspension a lot because they go up like so much and down again very fast. So if it's the shocks or something like that, it's not good. You feel it because of the experience how the car should handle. So it feels very tight and agile. So we have lifted up the car, so we will check the brake disc, brake calipers, the suspension, the springs, and the upper arm. Everything actually look very tight and very good. No rust here, no broken spring, and no leakage from the suspension as well, the shock absorber. What I noticed that is, if you see the brake disc here is in very good condition, no worn out. If you film these brake pads there, and you can see that these have a little bit some silver pasta there, so you can see that these have had the brake service regularly. This brake disc can go more than 70,000 kilometers, I think, without a problem. What I noticed on the tires, actually this car is given out in 2019, but the tires is from 2018, the production year,
well,
and
46.
week 46.
Yeah, so late, yeah.
Yeah. And you can see as well as here, this mud flap is broken.
Oh, I see now, there. Well.
Scratches up here.
Whoa, it's been off-roading. Oh shit. Wait, is that damage on the paint?
Yeah, and you can see that it's going a little bit in, if you can feel it with the hand.
Whoa. What was this? A guy who rented it?
Yeah, who guy who rented it, drive it a little bit hard.
What, did you get any, what we call it, erstatning?
No, because we didn't see it actually, because we didn't go down to check it, so a little bit difficult. And here is like typical, all Teslas have these problems.
There's a tiny tiny damages on the paint.
And many small scratches, so maybe it's recommended to make some PPF here.
Yes,
yeah.
many people they put PPF here.
Yeah.
So,
same as back, brake disc actually look very, very good, like almost like new. And we checked the shocks absorber here as well. Everything look good. And this inner skjerm, it's called in Norwegian. We check for that. Wheelage, that every clips is on, and if nothing is loose, that if it's loose, it will make excessive noise when you drive the car. So This is important to check around the car. We try to see the sensors, because when they start to get like some bubbles or some stone chips, this can then misguide the distance and maybe make noise or give wrong distance. So this is also important to check. So this look clean and good. If it's not sitting correct, maybe some is like more in than it should be. So it is aligned and attached. Look good.
Yeah, you guys can see this is a black car. So you see all the scratches. Typically here where you load the cargo,
Yeah.
you have scratches.
Same here this side, we check this wheel arch is not loose, every clip's still original, intact, as well as this shock absorber is there.
Yeah, for you guys who don't know, Model 3 doesn't have air suspension. So only, what is it called?
Normal shock absorber and spring.
Simple stuff that doesn't break.
Yeah. Same here, like the other side, small, a little bit less here.
Whoa, yeah.
But same issue.
All those dots here.
Yeah.
Yes, actually.
You see it actually very good on the black color. This was the first model, I think, with the black color. This is not metallic. This is normal.
Solid black.
Solid black, yeah.
That's why Tesla changed it to white.
I think it was actually very good. Yeah, same here. A little bit damage on the wheels. You got some damage there. Yeah. So some scratches on the tires. Very normal on rent cars, but these tires is new from the car was delivered as well.
Well, I think it's time to replace them now.
Yeah. Same here, the upper arm. Everything is intact and good. Shock absorber, everything look good. Some cars we had inside with less kilometer can make noise from this ball joint, if you can call it, and then you heard like some squeezing noise. You can put in some fluid, it will also help, or you change it. But this go under the warranty. Here as well, these sensors look very good in alignment. So, as you can see, we are under the car, and we can see that this car has been driven very hard because it's a lot of scratches here.
Whoa, what the? It wasn't like this in MC Hammer.
You see here, this 8mm screw is missing.
Whoa, is it open?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Well, I guess I was right when I said it has been abused.
And when we feel that the steering was not straight and a little bit hard, I'm very sure that this tire must be changed. And this, you see it here, it's actually worn out. So, what more can we expect? They have done their job. 70,000 kilometers old. What I noticed was when I was under here, if it's possible for you to film maybe up there to the shock and spring for the skull, it started to come a little bit rust. Maybe in the future it can get the spring can maybe break down, but this is not like maybe over 150 to 200,000 kilometers. So it is like that. You see, the car don't have any problem. It's only how the people have used the car, as well as here. You feel the.
What the heck happened here?
All the way here.
Whoa, that plastic is.
Many people who have used with maybe SUV or other cars, when they sit in the Tesla, they feel that it's very low, so they don't know how to drive it maybe through speed bumps or something like that. As well as another thing I noticed that this, you can call it deck shield, is get some damage here.
Whoa.
It's breaking, so.
Maybe the same trip.
Yeah.
Is this rust?
Yeah, here it's starting to come rust, but very, very, very normal. In Norway, every cars when they have this kilometer get this kind of issues. But this is nothing actually. It's very normal. Everything else, when you see the drive shaft as well, is not so much rust. There's bell, machete. Everything is intact. No leakage. No nothing. So.
But Just remember something. This car has been driving on salty roads around Oslo for 2 years.
Yeah.
Did you guys do any cleaning, maintenance?
No, never. Only brake services. Normal service with the brake fluids and check the coolant and everything else. Change this air filter. And this we did the AC Klima service like this because you don't feel the smell maybe on this car as you do on many cars. So only this, and never been to Tesla for warranty reparation or anything else. So it's been very good car.
Oh.
And you see, still.
Wait, is this one missing or? Is it supposed to be like that?
I think it's supposed to be like that.
Within specification.
Specification hole. So, and the spring here as well. You see, it's no rust. Look, tight and good. So as well as the other side. Look, actually very, very, very good. And sometimes from outside the brake disc, inside, sometimes it's rust, but here it's actually also very clean. So my verdict that is the Tesla Model 3, you see, have been driven very hard, but still no issue with the mechanical or the suspension. So I think this car can drive up to 150,000 kilometers without changing anything.
Oh, I noticed something here. This one is starting to break apart.
Yeah.
But maybe it's the same
same
weird
guy who did all the damage on the left side.
Something weird happened here. Because well, you can check the other mud flaps.
This is good.
And that one is good.
Yeah.
And also the front one here. This is not Tesla's mud flap. It's the ones you guys installed.
Aftermarket, yes.
Yeah.
We installed them. So this actually we mounted on this car in 2020, I think. So, so you can see it here. It's not so much stone. It helped to provide stone chips.
Wait, is this? That's a dent. Did you notice it?
No, I noticed actually now.
There's a dent there. Damn.
Wow.
I don't know if you can see it there. Wow.
Wow. And little bit. You see it has been a rent car.
Yeah. But wow, I have to say that this car, despite being driven 2 years around Oslo mostly, where we have lots of salt here in the winter, and the undercarriage looks completely different than we just happen to have some cars here. You see, we have a Model X here and a Model 3 with a nose cone, so those are older cars.
Yeah, if you see on the Model S, the upper arm every time have rust, but this car don't have it because it is like a better parts, if you can say like that. And when we see the parts here around the hub here, it's actually no rust. So the rust issue with Model 3 is only for the little bit for the drive shaft back. So yeah, so it's only on the outside
surface rust.
Surface rust, yeah. So where and this go attached to the drive unit. So if it's no leaking, no nothing, so it's no issue or no problem. Everything else is so good. If you see, they have these covers and this param and the springs. It's actually no rust.
So the Model 3 has more covers than S?
Correct, correct. The old version of S before facelift, phase 1. Another thing is that this car have different suspension parts as well.
But I heard about people complaining about the rust in Model 3. We haven't seen it here.
No, I have many cars on service and and I have never seen the problem beneath the car with this. But maybe something like on the wheel here, maybe something. But this is like some stone chip, maybe, or something like that. Can come on the sides. This and this is everybody knows about this.
Yeah, but this is more extreme because Seems like the guy who damaged over there, he had a little off-road adventure.
Correct.
Because this side, you see, has a lot more than here. So this is, I guess, more normal.
So our conclusion is that you don't need something to prevent the rust on Model 3. It is good as it is. Only problem is maybe that some dirt can come inside because it's a little bit open, the car. Someone maybe use a little bit time to clean, take off some covers, mud flaps to clean it and put it back. This will also prevent it from the rust issue.
Yeah, so this car has not been rust treated.
No, never, and never clean under the car as well.
And I guess you don't need to rust protect it.
No, my conclusion that it's not actually necessary. It's good as it is.
Except for maybe, well, we have the mud flaps. I mean, I highly recommend the mud flaps. This one will protect cars behind because it will throw stones or whatever behind. And then this one here, the front one, will then prevent too many rocks from, I guess, making damage on the back there. And also it becomes so dirty if you don't have it. So I think people who had rust problems, they had it maybe here.
Yeah, correct. So maybe people are not flat, maybe one time in the year, maybe take it out, clean and put it back can be a good thing to do.
Cool. Wow.
Anything else on that? It's very good.
Well, you say, okay, so I think it's getting pretty long, the video, but super interesting. So now we will actually not film the whole fixing process because we just inspected what it was, and they would just replace the tires, maybe change the mud flaps.
Tighten the screws where it's loose under the axle, and nothing more to do actually.
And then ship it out again for
Yes.
more abusement.
Yes.
Wow. I guess this car has come to the level that you don't care too much about it.
Yeah. This is a rent car, so issues like this will happen. So it's actually normal.
Wow. Yeah. Awesome. So I think this car is still for rent, right?
Yes, you can go to EV Utleie, and if you use link through Bjørn, you can get also a discount 10% for every car.
Oh, I forgot. Do you have a discount code?
Yes.
Teslabjorn.
Teslabjorn.
There you go. Yes. Awesome. So I think that's going to be it, guys. Very interesting. If there's more you want Nasir to show about Tesla, you see they have lots of Tesla customers here, and they also have their own cars. So just let me know, and we will figure out. And I think you guys also read the comments, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So thank you so much, Nasir, for the display.
Thank you.
That's going to be it for now. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. As always, thank you for watching, and talk to you later.